Hey.
Hey.
That all happened at the same time. I didn't
I
know.
came in the front door and you piled up on his rump.
Yeah.
Well, we love you, Uncle Jim.
Oh, is that Mark too?
Yeah.
Ma'am.
How y'all doing?
All right.
Good.
I'll let y'all have it now. I'm cutting out.
Okay.
I say cutting out. Okay. Talked with Eva Carolyn last night. This is a treat.
Yeah. She said she'd talk with you.
Yeah. And maybe you can y'all can give me a list. She told me about all Mark the ashtrays.
Yeah, Mark loves ashtrays for
I'll
some
give him
reason.
all of them.
Especially Aunt Savannah.
Huh?
Especially Aunt Savannah.
Well, babe, that's the ones I was talking about. I ain't giving you mine.
Well, I know. That's what I mean. I love ashtrays, but especially anything.
Yeah.
That kind
Oh, well, is there anything else?
Well, we were just discussing, if you were to hold things, how would, they end up here and with the Arringtons.
Well, that's.
And I was thinking I could always just come down even this weekend.
I was thinking, Mark, that whatever y'all told me, I tell you, I've got to get out from under this or
Yeah.
I'm going to die.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, you've got enough to do, so.
Randy, I was on my way to the nursing home about 8 this morning. I said, when I feed Gene, I'll go to the nursing home. Prissy called and said Randy was seriously sick, so I've been up there all day, then left there about 2 and went on to the nursing home, and I'm just coming in the door.
Oh, mercy.
And I can't keep it up.
No.
I'm going to get mad and jump on somebody and get arrested. I used to tell Islam, I said, you're going to have a bookkeeper picked up for manslaughter out here on Elizabeth.
But you'd feel better.
Huh?
But you'd feel better.
Make you feel...
I'd get okay. But anyway.
Well, how's Randy?
Not good at all, Charlotte. Not good at all. And she never has said he's a very sick man, and I just threw it. I talked to him yesterday and thought he's kind of talking out of his head.
Yeah.
He's very disoriented, and it's fever.
Oh.
Because his spleen and liver, the blood is interchanging. So if they can just keep him alive without me jumping on her.
On who, Prissy?
Uh-huh. I love her to death, but right now my nerves are taut.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't take much. So,
yeah.
I don't agree with her on some things, and I get tired of that mouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know me, I'm different.
Yeah, but Bibbie, you're under so much.
I'm under so much.
Yes.
Till no 6 people could do it.
That's right.
And I'm waiting in filth here. So that's what I'm saying. That a person can only stand so much.
That's right. There's a breaking point.
There's a breaking point. And I'm still trying to keep my wits, do the best I can until we get Savanna closed down.
Yeah.
And I really like the man that's appraising the things. And when we get completely through and get that house emptied of everything we want, I'm turning it over to Tom. Tom Frank is the appraiser and holds the state sales.
Well, good.
So, but I'm not there yet.
Yeah. Well, I wish there was somebody that could help you.
Well, I think they all would if I'd let them, but I got a few up there that was too swift.
Yeah. Ooh.
I told them, stop. They're just reaching and getting armloads of stuff and going to the trash. But see, that's not the way you close down a life.
No. No.
That's not the way you close down a life. So I'm just, I'm funny, but I want to do it just like I would want someone to do me.
Do it for you. That's right.
And so they don't suit me, so I don't let them go back.
Well,
She entrusted me with it, and I will do my best.
That's right. There'll be no regrets.
Do you have to go in and help them pack things or tell them what to pack?
No. He just, I had him to appraise things for the simple reason that we had a lot of people wanting to get in there that probably had no sentimental value attached to that house.
Exactly.
So I said, Tom, they scared me out of my wits. I had the big stuff appraised because I didn't think any of the family would want that. And I thought that would do, see? Well, they started wanting tables and things like that was worth plenty.
Yeah.
And I can't turn them. So I just said, I called him and said, Tom, I need you back desperately.
That's right.
So we went back up there yesterday evening, and I love him to death. I believe he's honest.
Good.
And he seems to be a Christian. He's the one who brought it up, and I just like it.
Yeah.
I think he lost his wife not long ago with cancer. He's moved his mother in next door to him so he could watch over her because they lost their daddy with Alzheimer's. So he knows where I'm coming from.
Yes.
But Mark, what I thought was, if y'all would tell me that I'd just hold on to it.
Well,
I know that everybody can't split down here this weekend, but as for Billy Bob and Kelly and Joanne and them, this is it for them.
Yeah.
And
well,
I think when they see the prices, they won't want anything at all. And I know who, he said, if it's somebody you love or anything, you know what to do. I said, yeah, I sure do.
right.
But I can't see the people that start her door or don't go to see her now. I can't, and the eagerness in their voices just kind of turns me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost like vultures waiting
That's it.
to come in.
And if there's anything I can't stand, that's it.
Well, I was asking about the packing up because I was, or whatever, because I was thinking about coming down if you wanted me to stay some extra time and help you with anything, because I've got plenty of time I can take off from work.
Here's what he told me yesterday. I questioned him, and I'm gonna let them in there this weekend, Kathleen, and of course, and I want her to get whatever Margaret made. I think that belongs to her, and what everybody, like Kathy and them, always gave clocks and things like that. I think I'd like for them to pick them up.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody talking about me, so I want them to go in there. But everything that I know that Savanna bought or that came from the Willises, I had him put a price on it.
Yeah.
Kind of protect her and me.
Well,
Mark, what I'm thinking, honey, is I have so very precious little time to devote to it until after they come this weekend. What he told me he would do, he said, after you get all, I said, don't you think we need to wait till it's a little cooler? He said, that don't have a thing to do with it on the 1st and the 15th. That's what counts. So, that's money.
yeah.
And he said, when you get everything in this world that you want out of here, then you just call me. And he said, we'll come in. And he said, I really prefer you. And I said, well, do we help? He said, I prefer you don't be here. And he said, we'll shoot for a Friday, and if it don't move as fast as we'd go for the Saturday. And said, but the only thing I didn't ask him is what about the stuff that don't sell. He said, when we finish, we vacuum, sweep, and mop, and leave this house in A1 shape. So that's where I stand right now. But I'm not in a blasting hurry to let everything go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've wrestled with it this long, and I'm just I wouldn't want you to come and take off your job. I don't want you to do that unless there's some things that y'all want, and I don't know how I'd get them to you.
Well, that was the main reason for me coming, was so nobody have to worry about how to get it to who and everything. I could just bring everything back. And anything that's going to the Arringtons, we can take up there when we go up there. We can see them.
Well, I knew that she wanted Grandpa and Grandma's pictures, and I got those first round, and I've been taking care of my own as best I could, And I have my list that she gave me last night, and I was going to try to go tomorrow evening and round that up. But some of them coming in Sunday. I had told them I told them Labor Day weekend, and then I'm invited to a wedding at 4 o'clock Saturday that I feel like I have to go to, so I've let them all know it would be Sunday.
Okay.
Well, Mark.
Jean just told me something. She got my letter. Oh, Jesus. What the hell was it? Said Kathleen called and said they'd just wait till next weekend.
Oh.
She wants the whole weekend.
She wants it her way, and that's it.
Okay, that's okay. When I wrote her and told her that I had that wedding, that messed her up, see?
Yeah.
But we have sit here and waited on them all day Saturday, and them called from Trejo's, and that they was headed back to Ringo, and this, and that, and the other. I can't base my life around the ward.
No, they're too quirky.
They're quirky. Reba said, Mother, how many times have you sit and waited on them?
But see, Kathleen has to plan it. If the plans don't go her way.
A freaky controller.
Yeah. That's sad, but.
Well, I'm sorry, but there may not be anything there next weekend.
That's right. But Mark can.
That's not a problem for me. I can come and stay a few days, and we'll just see if you need for me to help you. You probably don't know, and probably till I'm there. But as the day comes,
I know that
how people can help.
I know I'm gonna have hell. Reba said there's gonna be a bunch of people get mad at you. I said I hope they do.
Well,
I hope they stay away. Leave me alone.
To hell with them if they get. That's their problem.
Yes, sir. To hell with them. As far back as I can remember, she trusted me with this.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who's been a help with Pat and Cyrus.
Well, good.
They're like me. They don't want nothing.
Mm-hmm.
If I brought anything else here, I don't know where I'd stick it. But I do want to do the best I can by her.
Yes.
And she's got a long way to go. I just left that. Happy as a lark, though.
Oh.
We got in on a singing and a preaching, and I felt better.
So she's adjusting?
I sure is. She is. Of course, it'll never go. She'll never go back. Oh, I mean, in her mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And this, on and on and on. But as far as she's happy, and
well, I'm glad.
adjusted, and you have to tell her the same thing over and over. But for a while there, nobody would visit her because it was just a whining wanting to go home. Well, that's gone.
Well, that's good. Well, I was gonna, if I sent her a package, what does she need? House shoes, robe, what?
Honey, not one thing. Now, I've told all them, and I'm telling you, I wash clothes here. I got every garment she had and brought it here and sorted it. She's got all kinds of summer clothes, and I got two big garbage bags full of winter clothes. Robes, gowns, the knit pants like they wear. She's got, in fact, she just looks nice every time I go down there.
Oh, good.
And nobody has had to buy anything because she just had it.
And what about underwear and stuff?
Well, we bought her some underwear. We sure did, right at the beginning. Her old drawers. Well, she never wore anything but a girdle. And so we threw all them away and got her some step-in. She's very thin.
Yeah.
And we got her new drawers and new brassieres. So I just can't think of anything. She goes to the beauty shop. It's right across the hall from her, and her hair looks so pretty today.
Well, that's good. Well, what about finances? Do you need some money to help with her?
Medicaid. I knew she would be from the very beginning, because you've got to have more than $2,000 cash in a bank, and she didn't.
Yeah.
So that made her automatically eligible for Medicaid. And she's got Medicare, and she's got her state insurance for health, and $4,000 on that on life, and the $200 that the children have been sending her so long, I just put in a separate account. They advised me to do that.
Yeah.
I'm building that account.
Okay. So you don't need any money to help with her?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all. The only thing I'm not willing to do is give her stuff away.
That's right.
And I've seen how some other members of my family handled. You remember Barbara put Miss McClellan in Pineville and gave her friends and sold and filled her house up, and the woman got out and sued her.
Oh, my God. See, I don't remember all that.
No, well, when you see the way Letty handled Maze, when you see enough of that, it'll teach you how not to do.
What happened with Aunt May?
Well, that's a long ordeal that Bibbie came.
Well, they just wound up with it. Junior and Sophie knew it.
Yeah. But that's a long story that Bibbie don't need to go into. Well, what I want to know is when Miss McClellan sued Barbara, what happened?
They're still paying her.
Oh, well, hallelujah.
That's what happened. They're still paying her.
You can't do wrong.
You can't do wrong and get back.
Well,
you can't. People, there's business, there's laws, And my family, some of them never did know that they applied to them.
Well, there's also, what you call it, ethics. That's a lot of people.
A little bit of integrity scattered in there wouldn't hurt.
Yeah. Well,
Well, just good old horse then.
yeah, yeah.
I know that stuff's not mine, and I know that it's not theirs. And so I know that in her heart she would have wanted the people she loved to have some things, and that's the way I'm handling it.
Yeah.
But if you didn't care anything about her or never darkened the door of her house, well, why would you want to rush in there now?
Well, that's the way people do.
Some of them do.
That's the way folks do, but not everybody, but...
Well, we got some.
Yeah. Well...
But, Mark, that's just up to you, sweetie. This evening, I don't know which way to turn on account of Randy, but I finished my mission today. I stayed up at that hospital. I guess Gene thought I was dead or had left town. And here he is sick, and I can't even tend to him. So...
Well, it'll be nice when you can turn all this...
I need y'all's prayers. Well, if I can get out from under that single thing, now that she's adjusted,
yeah.
If I can get out from under that, I'll be so happy because that'll be just one thing off my shoulders. Now, I've been pouring out personal papers and things out of drawers into boxes and bringing it out here and sit down at night, in court. And I've been doing that ever since she got to the nursing home. And I'll never get through with that. But I look at what I'm throwing away, in other words. Because her mind had been bad for such a long time until the stuff was scattered. I mean, she might have something like a title to a car or something stuck in with some newspaper clippings.
Yeah.
So that's what, when I saw them go to bundling up, this is garbage, this is garbage. Oh. And I started just going by myself.
Yeah.
I don't let anybody know when I'm going.
It's less stressful. It's hard.
You know what I do? I can think.
Yeah.
When you start flying by me, throwing stuff away when I haven't seen it, that's too much.
And you can move at your own pace.
I can go up there. Can't stay too long because it's sort of depressing.
Yeah.
I go up there and I can think. I can put a pair of something together. I can, and kind of inventory and know what's there because I didn't. So I think we've come a long way.
Yeah.
A very long way.
Well, I wish...
We've got a little further to go.
Yeah. And you'll make it. Somehow you'll...
I will make it.
And, yeah. But if there's anything Mark can do while he's there...
Well, I sure will, but what I'm thinking, I hate for Mark to take off from his job.
Well, I'm going to anyway, because just flying down and right back is not,
That's not bad.
Well, that's not... I didn't want to do, just
that's not
roll
good.
through and just keep moving. I wanted to stay a couple days at least. So.
Now, we'd be glad.
And Odell is always wanting him to come,
That's right. He could kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
I figured I would stay with them,
Yeah, that would do him so much good.
So, well,
honey, you do what you want to. But now that I've got the word from the wards, and that just suits me fine. I'm not dabbling with them.
No.
I can't. I've learned I cannot.
No, you can't.
I remember one Saturday sitting here, and I said, at 2 o'clock, I cooked and cooked and cooked, and I wouldn't let Jean eat. And about that time, the phone rang, and they said they was through it. Trejo's was headed home. Rita said, how many times have you done that?
Yeah. Well, I'm glad Mark's coming, and maybe he can be some help while he's
come, darling?
I'll probably come down either Friday night or early Saturday.
What is this day?
Today's
Wednesday.
Liddy said she went to see Randy over at his house yesterday, and he said, Mama's going to lose her mind if she can't get out from under some of that.
Yeah. Well, we don't want that.
Here, he's lost his.
Well, we'll pray that you make it through.
Pray. And you'll never believe what I walked into at the nursing home.
What?
I was ready just to do Harry Carey. I opened that door and I heard the most beautiful gospel singing I ever heard in my life. I saw them up picking and singing, men and women, and I run, and Savanna was standing out in the hall taking medicine. I grabbed her by the hand. I said, come on, let's go. Well, we had the best church service that anybody could feature.
Well, wonderful.
And then the preacher came to our table, and I told him about Randy, and he grabbed my hand, and I wish you'd have heard the prayer. And Savanna laughed. He told about his grandmother sending him out to get a peach tree. Well, see, all that was interesting to her, so that's what we had to do.
Yeah.
And she had, I'm so glad you came. It must have been God, she said.
Well, that's right.
So that rested me. I told him, I said, I didn't know which way to turn. But I knew I wasn't going home without going there.
Yeah.
I've been there since, I believe, Friday.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that was,
We're going to make it. And
yeah.
Mark, if you come, that'll just be great.
I'm gonna call the Anderson.
And as far as that goes, you know, you could just pack stuff, and we could always take care of it later.
Yeah.
This house is a warehouse anyhow. The Islems moved to Nashville and brought me all their stuff.
They did.
oh,
They're
my
up
goodness.
there. They're in Nashville. Drive by and look at their house. Let me tell you the address.
Okay.
They're up there. He's in town. He called me last night wanting to know if Gene was able to go out to eat, and I told him Gene didn't like to go out to eat. But hold on. Oh, they built a house, and he's cussing. They forgot to put a faucet on the back. They built a badminton court and water stands on it. And I could have told him that when we picked out the lot. He lives, his office is at 2014 Charlotte.
I know where his office
But
is.
the home is 5042 Hill Place Drive. I think it's a gated community, isn't it? It's at the bottom of the mountain.
Of which part of town? You don't know. I can look it up. Hillgate.
Hill Place.
5042, 2 words, Hill Place Drive.
And it's Nashville?
I remember, see, there wasn't but a couple of houses in there when we picked the lot.
Right.
So I doubt I'd recognize it again, but it's on a corner. And it was, it's that hill. Has the store up there?
Is it a Nashville zip code?
37205. Yeah, it's not Brentwood or nothing else. It's
Okay.
205 is in town. That's somewhere.
I know, it's not far.
Hmm.
I just remember riding till he killed me. You know, when we were up there, we picked out
With that lady, whatever.
He lives somewhere out over in.
And we went across.
St. Thomas Hospital zip code is 37205, so he's somewhere over there on Harding Road.
We went and sat on a bench under a mountain across the road, and I knew at the foot of that mountain bound to be water.
Yeah.
But I didn't care what he picked out.
You just
There was but about 2 houses back there, and I said, this is gorgeous.
Just pick it out.
This would be beautiful home site.
Yeah.
You know, he wouldn't pick an office spot nor a house site without I went.
I know it.
He's in town now. He'll be out to see him.
Well, that's good.
That's another problem.
Well, he'll probably make you laugh.
Yeah, he will. And he tell me, all on a sudden. And I just can't hardly keep my face straight. And Billie, all on a sudden. He had a near-death experience. He told me he's off up at the Lake Erie or somewhere at the naval base and like died. So he said he couldn't tell nobody but me, but he went to saying his last rites, his prayers for forgiveness. I kind of passed out for about 4 minutes. I told him, I said, God's just telling you to slow down.
Oh, what was he doing, exercising?
No, he was at the naval base. He was doing his naval duty. They moved one day, and he's up in Lake Erie and all up in there the next on naval duty. So you know how he goes.
Yeah.
You can't rest around him.
No.
I told him he's manic. So when he gets around me, he'll say, you know me, Billie. You diagnosed me. I said, I sure did.
Well, tell him I said hello when you see him, and Mark.
Here.
Well, I'm glad Mark's coming, and
I am too. I'm very glad.
Will be available for whatever you think however you think I can help you out. If it's even just, doing.
I had already planned on the ashtrays. They're all over the house. There was a nest of them, green, in on her table. But, you know, Mark, those will be collector's items one day because they're going to throw us off the face of the earth for smoking.
That's right.
I mean, you won't be able to touch an ashtray.
I've got 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got almost 20 ashtrays now.
You know what?
I collect them.
He picked up a little yellow ashtray, which everybody in the family has one. And he said, he put a price on it. He said, this is depression glass.
Yeah.
Then he found some things that he said, this is occupied Japan. And just different things that an appraiser knows that I would never, ever dream of. And Vaseline glass. I never had heard of that.
Right.
And so I couldn't have. I would have, we'd a garage sale or anything like that, we'd have given the stuff away. Because we're going to have to wrestle with them anyhow.
Yeah.
Occupied Japan is rare because that was a short amount of time.
That's right.
And Vaseline glass is depression era glass, but you tell it's Vaseline if you hold it under a black light.
It
glows in the dark.
looks like Vaseline inside.
Right, and it glows under a black light if you put it under a fluorescent light.
Well, I'm learning. I just I said, hey, Tom, tell me about it because I got a house full of it. Smell.
Yeah, really.
I've always told Gene we have a fortune right here. But I can't get to it.
No. Well, I'm glad we called and Mark's coming down, so.
Good. Wish you could come.
Yeah, I don't know. Mark usually does better without me because he'll be visiting.
I think so. Everybody does better without me. What do you mean?
Well, Gracie and them always want me to come by, and I don't care about going.
Well, you don't have to. You can always say you're sick.
And I am in the head.
And you are. Yeah. If not physically, mentally.
Yeah.
I tell my children, let me go now. I'm talking crazy.
Well, I just have one thing to say. I hope if you go off the deep end and give somebody cussing, I hope it's somebody that really needs it.
Oh, it will be. Because they all do. But I am going off the deep end. In fact, I like to got into it at the hospital. That's why I left.
Yeah.
It's better to get up and walk away.
It is.
But I think I gave her a big impression. I saw her staring at the side of my face for 30 minutes with a blank look on hers. You know, people don't think I can see out of the corner of my eye. But I don't like for anybody to think they're putting one over on me.
Right. And plenty of people think they.
Oh, boy. Why do some people think you're so ignorant that you don't pick up on nothing?
It's because
they're a big ego.
Well,
that's what it is, big ego.
Well, they think they're better than you.
That's it. That's what I'm saying, Mark. And that if there's anything gets to me, that's it.
They're better than you, and you're too dumb to know what they're thinking about.
Because I know way more than they know.
They think
I got one on them.
People older than them don't know anything.
Well, they got another thing coming. See me get mad.
When they get their ass chewed up.
I'm telling you, I can do it with it. Never raise my voice. And they don't even know they've been bowled out.
No.
Get off and figure it out.
Oh.
And I didn't know. I thought that was all past me, but I found out it isn't.
No, you don't know what's...
Righteous anger, I call it.
What?
Righteous anger.
No, that's a good word.
That's a good word.
Well, I guess we'll go and...
Well, y'all, I don't guess you'll be running into the wards.
Well, I guess not.
Just give me that message. She's not going to conform.
No.
She's going to put Margaret out at Ringgold and go to Florida to spend a week. And what's she going to do with that week?
Right.
And see, she had a long weekend. Now, why would she change her mind? That letter?
Heaven only knows.
Well, that's right. This coming Monday is
it's a long weekend.
That's even better. That works out even better.
Well, that's what I told them. I said, y'all, I won't be ready, and I'm not ready yet, but I won't be nearly ready until Labor Day weekend. And I knew them that was out of town that wanted to come, like Mary Ellen, Billie, Bob, and Kelly, and Hardy, Joanne, and Laird. I knew that they could come. And that's why I named a long weekend.
That's right. Well, I'd love to come, but I don't know if I'll make it. But I know Mark will be there.
Well, me and Mark might get some things done.
Yeah.
There's some things I can't lift.
Oh.
Like Alan's 2 paintings, I can't even get them down off the wall and take them to the car.
Well,
And I want them. I want them right here.
That's right.
So
Mark can do all that for
okay,
you.
if he could help me load up my stuff.
well, you and I'll tear off out there.
Okay.
And we'll,
Okay, and have fun doing it.
right, and just whatever you think I can do for you.
Okay, I'll be listing it, son. And you'll be sorry you ever
Just
mentioned
make a list.
it. If I don't make a list, I won't remember it.
And so that'll be Sunday, right, that you're going?
That's Sunday when I'm letting them in there.
Yeah.
I'm the only one in the world that's got a key.
Well, that's good.
And that's the way I want it. Gene told them everybody wanted a key, and Gene said not till the business is done.
Oh. I say.
Uh-huh.
So here's a key, and you stick it up your butt.
Everybody will pass me and say, well, if I just had a key, I'd just pass them on by.
Mm-hmm. Well, good, baby. I pray that you
And
make
they
it
can't
through.
even ask you. They got to drop a hint.
Huh?
They can't even ask you. They got to drop a hint.
And they hadn't got brave enough quite to ask me, but they will. No, nobody really knows me, because I never have had the strong arm before. But I've seen enough in my lifetime to make me want to fight.
Yeah. There comes a time when you have to get people's attention.
Get your attention.
Let
Listen to me.
Know you
Been
mean
trying
business.
to tell you all my life. Now, listen.
That's right. Well, I love you, and
you.
I'm glad Mark's coming
I
down
am
there to
too.
help you.
I'm glad y'all talked to Gene.
Yeah. Yeah,
He
me
didn't know I was on the place.
too. No. You slipped up on
I
him.
brought him some ice cream. That's all he's going to have for supper. Okay.
Well, we love you,
We
baby.
love y'all, honey.
And
See you later, Mark.
Yes, ma'am. I love you.
I love you.
bye.
Bye.